Okay, so this is a video that I very badly need to do. And this is a randomizer for those of you I'm going to be playing in the background live. I need to talk about these people who are saying, oh, Gen 5 and 6 are very bad because the ice cream Pokemon and the garbage Pokemon in Gen 5. Well, that's two sprites. You have your opinions on the Pokemon. Oh, also Ember, which I love. But you can't. So you're judging the entire region based on 3 Pokemon. But I remind you, Gen 5 increased the most competitive battle heavy generation. Most of those Pokemon were pretty good. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to play live and talk. Probably isn't a good idea. Most of those Pokemon are pretty good in competitive battling as far as I'm concerned. And Gen 6 involving Mega Evolution is apparently bad. I don't get why genwunners say that Gen 1 is the best. Every generation is better after the other. Gen 1 was actually the worst. Mainly because I'm gonna be a little stereotypical here by saying like, oh, you're judging it based on a few things. But focus energy decreased your critical hit ratio, the sprites were horrible, and the graphics were outdated because the NES was out before the game even came out. So how is Gen 1 the best? But I say that on Creative Pokemon, we have Grimer, Muck, Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, and Magnemite, Magneton, Diglett, Dugtrio. Like, okay, so Gen 5 had amazing Pokemon, as well as Gen 6. I can't name any Gen 5 Pokemon offhand. I haven't played much of Gen 5. It's the least I've actually played of any generation. I love Gen 5, by the way. I'm not being like, ooh, Gen 5's the best and I haven't played it. Like, it just gets me mad whenever I hear somebody like, ooh, I love Gen 1. Gen 1's the best. Gen 6 is the worst. And yet they don't have any points other than, I love it. Let's go over this. Gen 1 was the worst. Gen 2 had a great aftergame as well as new Pokemon and new graphics. Gen 3, which I'm playing right now, updated the graphics even more as well as the Pokemon, and also added a key other features that I cannot name offhand. I am very sorry, it's just I decided to do this video 5 minutes after thinking, but the video, I did it, because I am in a very bad mood over this. And Gen 4 introduced the physical special split and had possibly one of the best, teams, like bad guy teams. Now, me praising Gen 4 is probably just because of the nostalgia I have behind Gen 4. Gen 4 was my first Pokemon game ever, so I have a lot of nostalgia behind it. I will admit that right now. I love Gen 4. But Gen 4 increased the physical special split, introduced many new evolutions to other Pokemon, as well as 2 really good evolutions. By evolutions, we're excluding Licky Licky, which is insult to every Pokemon fan ever. And Gen 5 actually had the best, what's the word I'm looking for? Had the best storyline. It was very story heavy, and I loved games with story. And their Pokemon were excellent. My favorite probably being Ember, Bouffalant, and many others. Gen 6 introduced 3D graphics, which were amazing. Mind you, only the battles were 3D, but still. It had an extremely good storyline, not as complex as others that are like, we need to introduce a whole new galaxy and kill everybody else. Their goal was, everybody sucks, they die. And I love that. And plus, their outfits were amazing. And I'm not sure how long I've been recording this for, but I think it should be long enough. I think I've covered my points. Oh, and as well as people insulting Gen 2 for only fixing bugs and Pokemon, well, that's your point. But How can you say that Gen 1 was better than Gen 2 when their graphics were outdated? I'm using the very same points like genwunners use, but I think I'm done. If you like this video, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that stuff as YouTubers say, and I will see you next time. Oh, by the way, here's a little question. Would you like me to stop the Pokemon Emerald series that's currently going on and replace it with this, Pokemon Emerald Randomizer, or should I do a different Pokemon game? I'm thinking of getting Pokemon Diamond and Pearl because, like I said earlier, 150% nostalgia. So I'm going to leave it off here. Peace.